such an exploitable recovery that I struggle to be like, yeah, this character's definitely top tier. But when you see like people actually like play Pythra and how good the character is, like it's believable instantly. But Kirb0, one thing Kirb0 is really good at is edge guards. I've seen Kirb0 go off stage so many times, and he is just so good at getting those kills when he needs to. So this is going to be one barn burner of a set.
Absolutely heading on into game 1 here. Oh, hey,
Elgato, no signal.
No, hey, they're still playing, by the way. They're not interrupt. They don't care, but
they can't.
I'm leaning over to see, man. They've got 2 monitors. They're chilling. I'm struggling. But Kirb0 drawing first blood here, gets the F tilt, and it's an underrated move set up into those tech chases. And if you miss a tech, you're gonna eat a down tilt. You're gonna eat an F smash. Kirby's normals are criminal. They're so strong.
Yeah, like Kirby is so small and so stubby. Like the only thing they have is like that neutral game that they kind of like are lacking in. If Kirby can get in, they have so many powerful moves that just like it can trip you, it can hit you away, it can knock you into tech chases. It's just really, really good if you're able to get in. And Kirb0 is of course one of like the only notable Kirby players that is good at getting in because you don't really see too many Kirbys.
But the thing I'm seeing here is Kirb0 is really struggling to deal with these pokes that Space is throwing out. The disjoint means that if you try and approach it, you're getting snuffed out. Still done very well to get 95% on. Kirby's got that kill power, but so does Aegis, and Space has a strong position. Lovely F tilt, just swatting that ball away, making it very hard for Kirby to get a decisive hit. That down air didn't spike, but it killed off the top in the top right as Space takes the first stop of the set.
Sometimes I mix up Pyramithra
and
Sephiroth.
Whoa.
You know, sometimes I mix up Pyramithra with Sephiroth because of how big like their swords are. Like I never really expect those swords to go past ledge that much and even hit the sour spot with it.
And the Kirby tilts are very strong. Like the down tilt, the up tilt, they're intangible. They can be little stubby swords of their own, but it doesn't matter because oh my god, that nearly killed at 54. There's like it's so hard. Like the trades aren't gonna happen. It just seems very tricky. I like the pressure from Space, but an unsafe air is gonna get hit. Kirb0 knows he is out. He's not killing her up, but he's killing with dare as he evens the stock count up here. Slap.
You know exactly, but you're sitting at 81% against Space. Whoa!
Bro, someone's gonna sort this Elgato out. Come on.
Please, we want to see the game, and I'm sure every one of you at home wants to see this game as well.
This capture card's fighting for his life, and so is Kirb0. Down to his final stock here, eating a down air up smash. It's hard to avoid it.
Whoa!
It's like I'm not surprised anymore, man. It's like, at least he's only coming out for a second. But Kirby looking for our blood there. I see the vision. Starting to juggle, nicking the jump, but not able to catch landing. These like landing arrows seem really tricky for Kirby to punish because of that disjoint. Those big swords are making it very hard for Kirby.
You know, that up B hitting past ledge, that just stops any kind of approach that Kirb0 would have at trying to hitting Pyramithra on the ledge. Let's see what happens here. Ooh, look at Space go. Another one of those lovely little combos. He is so nice with it. And oh, there we go.
Every time the stream just pauses and it's like, oh god, here it comes again.
Every time I start speaking now, isn't it? Like, Elgato, please let me commentate. That Flame Nova, very good catch. No, unable to catch with the up B, and there you go to up B from Space, and he is able to take that game 2-0.
Yeah, deceptively low end lag in that neutral B. So hard to punish directly. And Kirby thought he had an opportunity, tried to go for the forward air, and instead just eating the up B for his troubles, losing that stock. Another 2 stock in game 1 here. And if Kirby is going to make progress in this set, he's got to have a lot of patience, I think. He's got to find a way to deal with those huge disjoints. He's doing a lot of shield, but he's not able to get these direct punishes. Not able to parry a lot as well is the big thing, I think.
I mean, do you think we could see Pythra Dittos?
I feel like if you're doing that, you're asking to be outclassed here.
Yeah.
As strong as Kirby is fundamentally, his Aegis is not on the same level as Space's.
Yeah, no. Just like maybe like at one point in time that could have happened, but you know, I definitely do see Kirby just sticking with Kirby. And you know, good on him because, you know, his Kirby is really strong. Like, we know how good his Kirby is. It's just so hard to get in against Pyramithra.
Absolutely, man.
We go into game 2 now. Everything's still on the line for both competitors going to Final Destination.
I like that for Kirby. It's harder for Space to avoid the Kirby. I know Kirby is very strong in this stage. He's got a very patient neutral light, likes walking a lot, looking for ways to get his tilts in, like finding a down tilt, finding an up tilt to whip punish.
You saw that in Hell, right?
Greedy. You gotta go for that grimy stuff if there's a player difference here.
Exactly.
I like that Space is DIing the F tilt up and then A landing to avoid a tech situation, so doesn't need to risk getting hit here. That hit the air dodge to ledge. That's a very poor spot to be in, but just about able to make it back. Space not needing to go for the edge guard because he's just so strong in the corner. No platforms means it's harder for Kirby to get off ledge here because they can't retreat to it. And the herbal shift up air, that's unfortunate there, Slap, I feel.
Yeah, no, that is very unfortunate indeed, but Space, he's still doing so good. Like those gigantic down airs, just hitting every single approach that Kirby has at this point. But there we go, Kirby able to get in with that fair, tries to go for a down air, but is unable to find anything again thanks to that pesky up B coming out from Space. But there we go, the trip happens, down throw. What are we going to be seeing here from Kirby? Will they be able to get something? No, the falling nair from Space, he's able to land calmly back onto stage, and there we go. It is now back to neutral. It's both players just hitting one another back and forth.
We've not been able to see Kirby push his advantage to the max here. He's not been able to get the juggles. He's not been able to get the edge guards. And the ledge traps haven't been that strong either. He's relying on raw neutral wins and smart out shield punishes. Gets the nair. Strong move. Nearly dies down to up air. Fighting for his life at the moment in this second stock.
You know, one thing we haven't mentioned yet. Okay, very good air dodge. Well, yeah, one thing we haven't really mentioned all too much is Kirby's weight, but I'm going to stop talking about that because what a combo coming out from Kirby there.
You needed that 60% combo to bring yourself back into it, but the Foresight going to avoid that down tilt dash attack combo, and you're going to eat an F smash and may eat even more. Down tilt, ping-ponging off the side of the stage, not going to lead into a combo. But it's very, very precarious for Kirby here, Slap, at 111% against Pyra.
Exactly, Focus, and I just want to mention right there, the movement, the spacing on that up B, just getting around any kind of edge guard coming out from Space. And now Kirby is still in disadvantage, going from border to border, coast to coast, one ledge to another, and there we go, the down air is finally able to hit Kirby, but because of Kirby at too high percent, he went straight upwards with no follow-up.
Yeah, you're happy to eat the spike here because you know it's going to kill outright, but the Sile one, don't want that. That's leading to a stock. Kirby down to his final one once again. Again, struggling to get these juggles. His combo game, immaculate. The ledge traps have been quite strong, but he's just not been able to get the juggles. And you need to find a way to push advantage because it just feels so easy for Space to reset. How do you make a mark? How do you make your hits count if you're Kirby here, Slap?
I genuinely have no idea. I cannot see a single thing, really, because Space is just playing this perfectly. Space has an iron wall of defense with these pokes. Very good get-up attack there from Kirby, not falling into the same trap that he fell in last game. And there we go. No, that up B, it just stops Kirby at every single opportunity from getting any kind of edge guard. You just have to let Pyramithra get back to ledge.
Yeah, there's definitely a way you can outspace it, but it's not been able to do it. Not able to get closer. Surely you get the stock in. No! And even more damage taken here. It's looking hopeless for Kirby at the moment. You're going to need a miracle, and the Foresight through that nair. It's going to go for a second 2-stock in this set. It's really looking dire for Kirby. Even though we sort of wrote off the Aegis counter pick, it could certainly happen. I know Kirby has a lot of pockets. He's very fundamentally sound. I don't know if now's the time, but you have to be thinking something special has got to come up if you want to make this set competitive.
Like, this far in the tournament, come on, you've got to stay, like, the main. Like, yeah. You're going to give it your all. You're going to stay the character you're confident with. And, you know, I respect it. And let's see where we go now for our game 3. We are going straight back to FD. Let's see what we can do, Focus.
It's going to be hard. I want to be seeing some parries from the side of Kirby on these landing arrows from Space. I feel like this is the only way you're going to get mileage. Either that or a very well timed up tilt. Because you have to get the right read.
Oh,
but not
no.
enough. Kirby's been doing so well to push the advantage, but he's just not had that killer instinct, that finishing touch to take these stocks in the grind ways that you need to in a matchup like this.
Yeah, he's writing the letter. He's getting every single thing jotted down on it, but he's just unable to close that envelope and get the kill when he needs to. The rock comes down, the thwomp crashing into the stage, unable to hit Pyra. And once again, there we go, the recovery back on stage. But once again, look at these blazing ends coming out. Just cover, like bigger than Kirby.
Because Kirby wanted to cover that area around ledge, but if you just throw that huge sword around, you can't cover it. You have to sort of let Pyro just air dodge back in. I love that up smash, catching the jump. Kirby has those outs. He knows he can get stuffed out so easily, and he has to find the smallest of windows to get a stock. And now, Slap, the dynamic has changed. Kirby has the stock lead for the first time in this set, has sniped the jump, but is not able to keep space off stage, allows a reset. And again, the landing there causing problems for Kirby.
Yeah, no, exactly. Like, just I can't believe that we have watched those past 2 games, and now we are seeing Kirby lab spacing percent. The shoe is on the other foot, and that doesn't kill.
This blue ball will not die just yet. The spot dodging into the air smash on get up. A wild play, but it was the right decision in that moment. Space trying to buy some time in the corner, but you can see he's a little flustered now that he doesn't have the lead. Tries to kill Rock. That's the right way to punish the blazing end. That's going to ignore the sword completely, but not going to find the stock. Going for it again, and that's it. There's no way to avoid it. We kill with Rock, and up 3 stocks to 1 here. Lovely stuff from Kirby.
Exactly, you know, we're just hearing the crowd. They loved the kill with Rock. They're chanting for it. But there we go. The gentleman jab is able to finally make Kirby bleed in this game space. He has a mountain to climb to get back to jump, getting nicked once again, but no catch from Kirby there, and there we go. Space is able to get a grab, but no combo, and it's all up to Kirby now to try and convert that into something of his own.
Expecting some fear from Space, but no panic. But Kirby keeps this advantageous position going. A lot of this percent on this, and found the trip but didn't hit confirm it correctly. That could have been F smash, but instead just a lot of damage. You'll take this position if you're Kirby, but you need to win this game. You need to let this win come to you as well. A second attempt at the kill with Rock. Not going to find the mark, but 100% on Space's final stock here, Slap.
Yeah, no, he's alley focused, but like, Rock is such a good edge guarding tool that we haven't seen too much already, and I feel like Kirby might be leaning on it a bit too hard this game, because that was one of those things that you want to keep in your back pocket, because if you do it too much, it becomes predictable, and you can space around it pretty easily.
I think it's there to send a message.
Yeah, exactly, you know, kill with Rock. What Kirby needs right now is momentum. What Kirby needs to do is regain what was lost in those past 2 games, getting 2 stocks. He needs to just be confident. He needs that momentum to get back into this. Can we see another edge guard trying to go for the down air? And there we go. Just causing that fear factor to cause Space to make him SD.
Kirby is on the board here. After getting double 2 stocked, he fights back with a 2 stock of his own. And I think it might have been decided from the moment that first stock was lost, where the onus is now on Space to approach Kirby instead of Kirby running after Aegis. Whoever gets this first stock, it feels like it's so easy for that person to snowball into a game win. So if you're Kirby, that opening minute is going to be so important as the set progresses.
Yeah, no, exactly. Like, that was a statement of a game. That was a message that Kirby needed to send. Like, not only were you able to get a game on Space after getting 2 stocked, you got a 2 stock of your own. Like, the momentum right now has flipped. Oh, we're going to Carlos now. That is a different stage pick. Oh, and that definitely, I feel like that does help Pyro Mithra, especially because of like how close the blast zones are. And with just how easy it is just to be able to like get that recovery, because you've got that wall there. There's no uncertainty under the stage anymore.
Absolutely, like it gives space options. I think the side platforms are nice, right? Like there's another window, there's another option, and yeah, you're right. I want to see how this stage dynamic changes the game, but I still think it's how the first stock goes, like besides everything.
Oh yeah, no, in a game like this, like with both of these players, that is definitely the case. We saw what happened last game, where as soon as that first stock was taken, we got a 2-0 from Kirby. However, with the 2 games beforehand, opposite what happened with Space. So who knows if we're going to be seeing something different happen in this game.
If you're Kirby, would you rather inhale the Pyro neutral B or the Myth neutral B? What are you thinking?
The neutral B.
Which ability do you want to copy?
I mean, I feel like Mithra's would work out more just because that means that you now have a sword. You have that extended hitbox. You have the disjoint that you could just really throw at. And it's a very good combo tool as well.
You're right.
And it just adds that little bit more of like off-stage pressure and off-stage damage and knockback that you don't really have as Kirby already.
Yeah, absolutely. Very scary spot. Kirby, but still not going for there. Maybe Kirby is too small. These parries are coming out. I was wondering if we were going to start seeing him. Kirby, as the set progresses, just starts to understand Space's timings on those aerials. And if you get the parries, you get the down tilts, you get the punishes on the landings, and it leads to stocks. Kirb0 was down significantly, and yet he took the first stock, and that first stock could be everything slap.
It could be everything indeed. What a spot dodge, and now getting the doubles, getting that jump again, but no. Space, he's able to land, use that nair to kill.
And use that platform as well, the counter pick working out for sure. Able to just get onto the side platform out of harm's reach. Kirby's not going to be able to get there without using 2 or 3 jumps, you know?
And
But
this
still.
philosophy that we've kind of like brought upon the game of first stock equals win, it looks like that might be the case again, but look at this. As soon as I'm talking about that, Space is coming back. Oh, trying to go for the up tilt back air, but unable to find it. And now seeing that offstage play again. Kirb0 every single time is stalling offstage, not rushing into things, because we all know what Space is trying to go for. They're trying to get that dare. He wants it. He's thirsting for it every single time we see him throw. And what a blazing end. The footstool, what are you going to do from this? Trying to get the jab block, and there we go. Down air into the up air. It doesn't kill focus.
He jabbed the wrong way on the reset, didn't find it, still found another down air into up air, but it didn't kill, and that could be all Kirb0 needs. But the parry F tilt, very nice, regaining the stock lead in prime position to take the set 3-1. And it takes some doing, but Kirb0 is definitely adapting so well in these close court situations, playing RPS incredibly well, winning it more and more as the set goes on, but not able to punish the landing, and you're going to eat damage. It's going to be so hard for Kirb0 to land when Aegis is just tracing down with the dash attacks, the up airs. It's going to be so hard. It's so fast, so much faster than you. But kill percent for Space has to be very careful using sword. But the back air fast fall out of hits, I'm going to take it. Only 52%. It's certainly doable for our Scottish friend.
Yeah, no, like, Kirb0 is now sitting on their winner's side stock, 65%. They're at ledge. Like, he has a mountain to climb to be able to get back in this, but I believe it is wholly doable. Trying to get that down tilt to come out, but no clanks with the forward tilt. Pyro comes out once more for Space. He gets the grab, throws Kirb0 off stage.
He's been doing those high upbeats to sort of cover himself. Can't get edge guarded in that way. Space yet to adapt, but he doesn't really need to because he's in such a strong position, looking for the killing blow, and the sour down air with the mixed up DI is going to lead to Space to a victory here. mCon Esports is thriving as their representative makes top 8 on the winner's side.
Absolutely beautiful from Space. I cannot give props to, I cannot give enough props to either of these players. Both of them played absolutely wonderfully today, but like, Space was just so good at catching Kirby out. Like, we talked about the matchup earlier. And of course, Pyromyth with their big disjoints. Like, that is what Space perfected in that game. Like, we saw so many F tilts come out which stopped any kind of approach with down tilts. It clanked with down tilts, clanked with F tilts. And Space, he was just really, really good at stopping what, like, the low tier Kirby in their tracks.
Absolutely. Just showing what makes Aegis so good. That insane range, kill power, can have it all when the moment is right.